What is going on, guys? Welcome to another video. And I just got home from church. The bumper's already been stripped back as much as we're gonna do right now. Instead of just trying to touch up those one spots, we found that because the bumper was too smooth underneath, that the paint actually basically turned into plasti dip. So we literally just peeled it off. So now we just gave it a wet sand quick with some aggressive grit. I'm not even sure, whatever the block was, and I will isopropyl alcohol it when I get back. I will primer it, and then it'll be good for paint, and I'll blend it into the lip and stuff, and it'll be good because I'm not repainting the lip, or at least the full lip. And then right now we're about to leave, head over to Robert's shop to go pull the motor for the budget Civic. And also, I just want to throw this out there. If any of you guys may have any ideas as to what's going on. So the Integra has been having this random issue ever since I got the motor back in. It's done it 3 times now. It'll just die. Like, I was just on my way home. I was second gear, cracked VTEC, took it up to like 6,000 to get around somebody. And then out of nowhere, put it in the third, was still partially into VTEC, and then VTEC just cut out. And then my AFRs went from like 13 down to 10.9, which is obviously really rich. And then after my drive, because I was on the freeway, so I was on the gas pedal for a while, when I came up to the stoplight, the car just died. Like, it just dropped straight down to 0 RPM. It didn't try and balance itself out. As far as I know, if there is a code, it's not saving on the ECU, and I don't know what could cause that. My oil is good, so there's no reason my VTEC shouldn't work, and my fuel pressure is still around 50 to 60 pounds, whatever, as it should be. So anybody with any ideas, please let me know, because I'm kind of lost. So enough blabbering, let's get over to Robert's shop. Let's get yanking on this motor. Alright, so we just got here to Robert's shop, and he just showed up, so we're gonna get this motor pulled, take it home, clean it up. Alright, so we already got started a few minutes into it. I'm going to just throw you guys on the time lapse for this, because we're trying to get this done quickly so we can get out of here, so we're not wasting our time or Robert's time. This is my first time, or my brother's first time pulling motors, so I'm kind of teaching him what we're going at it too. But yeah, you guys already know, pull the axles, do the ball joints, get all that out, disconnect fuel lines, vacuum lines, coolant lines, drain all the fluids, whatnot. So yeah, we're just going to crank this out. Motor is ready to come out. Just got the left and right motor mount now. Everything else is good. Sorry for the noise. Let me get inside here where it's just as loud. But yeah, the motor's ready to come out. Been kind of a pain in the butt. Made a little bit of a mess, but we'll clean it up. Alright, so we got the motor all hooked up. It's all just kind of hanging here. You're just going to wiggle it out. Roy showed up with the truck because he's going to help me take it home. So let's get this out of here. We got the motor separated from the transmission. Never done an automatic before, so this was a huge pain in the butt. So I got a few parts that I got to source out. Now I'm going to order an Exetti OEM replacement kit or whatever, so that'll come with throwout bearing, clutch, flywheel. I'm going to need some manual flywheel bolts, and then I believe I may have to source out the tranny bolts because I don't think I have those, but I'll find out. I need a distributor cap, a front and rear seal, valve cover gasket set, oil pan gasket, and then I'm going to get some scratch and dent mounts from work, timing belt and water pump, and just really clean this thing up. Roy, my coworker, the one that's got the truck that we're loading this into, he's actually got an aftermarket header for it, so not that that's a huge plus, I guess. It's just more aesthetically pleasing. But yeah, so this is all good to go. Can finally load it up in the truck and get it home. So I got the motor here now, and I've already begun the teardown process. Not tearing the whole motor apart, obviously, because it runs good and everything. It's healthy, no smoke, nothing like that. So right now I'm kind of just showing my brother how to go about doing this, and then I'm also getting the engine harness off, and then I'll take the hoses off and stuff just so we can furthermore clean everything up, because I mean, why not, right? We're probably gonna paint the valve cover and spray the block down, degrease the crap out of it. That'll be all done. The cleaning will be done tomorrow, but right now we're gonna start tearing it down and stuff, and the night's still pretty early, so we got time. So yeah, here's basically what we're working with. It is a G15B7 block with a Z6 head, aka a mini-me swap, and looks to be done pretty much decently. I mean,
it definitely does. It looks fine.
Obviously we won't be able to tell unless we tore the block down, or tore the head off or whatever, but I don't know. It came out of a good running car, so I'm not that concerned about it, but gonna get these injected clips off and get all this taken care of, you know, and definitely get rid of this spray painted valve cover, because they didn't even do a good job on that. But like I said, we got a header for it that Roy's gonna give us, and intake, yeah, so it'll be all good. Clean this filth up though, because I mean, definitely looks like it was in the car for a while. Valve cover gasket's been leaking for a while, you can tell, just all the drainage, so we'll get it cleaned up good though. Here we got the motor all stripped down pretty much for the most part, so this is ready to be power washed. So I was actually looking at it. This motor had to have been done, like swapped or whatever, or the mini-me swap done pretty recently, like not too long ago, because this timing belt's in really good shape still. It's still really soft. Like it's got no cracking on the inside or on the outside even. It's hardly even got the gear marks into the belt yet, so it's still a relatively new looking swap. Obviously I'm assuming the guy probably just had the B7 in there and was like, yo, I want more power type thing, and swapped the VTEC head on there like most guys do, I'm sure. So like I said, we'll be resealing it, so that's not an issue. And yeah, we got pretty much everything off, and it's ready for him to clean it up tomorrow. So we'll see you guys tomorrow, and I will be doing the bumper and stuff. We have to run to the store in the morning, some last minute Christmas shopping, and get some, you know, like brake cleaner and stuff, and we'll get the motor cleaned up, and I'll get the bumper painted for the Del Sol. And yeah, so far making good progress on this, so hopefully in the next couple weeks here, this should be in the car, ready to drive. Finding ourselves into day 2 now. My brother just got done cleaning the motor up. Look at how good that looks. Looks good. Like I said, still gonna paint the valve cover and stuff. And I just finished up, I wet sanded with, like, I wanna say a 320 grit block, and then I wet sanded with a 2000 grit. And now I just primered it. So this time the paint should actually stick, because as you can see, here was all the problem area mostly. There's no bubbling here, no bubbling here. So I think we should be good. I just got the gun set up. I'm about to mix my paint and push the car forward so I can block off the tarp, obviously. And yeah, so get the paint mixed up, and yeah, it should be good to go. I just got done messing with the settings on the gun since I had taken it apart to clean it, so it should be all good to go, and hopefully I don't screw it up this time. I don't have anybody to film me right now though, so I'm not going to have the camera inside the tent, because overspray everywhere. I do not want paint on my expensive camera. So I'll show you guys after I get the first coat laid. Alright, so I got the first 2 coats laid on. The first coat was just obviously kind of to get it sticky. Second coat went on pretty darn well. I'm getting really stoked on this, so I'm mixing up a little bit more right now to felt the gun because I ran out. So yeah, this will definitely be enough to finish it, but it's coming out much better this time. The first coat had a few little air bubbles here and there because of, I'm pretty sure, condensation in the line, but the second coat took all those out, so I'm pretty stoked on this. I definitely don't have enough to do the hood right now, but unless you guys wanna donate, then hit me up. We can get this car painted, looking one solid, pretty Captiva blue pearl color. But yeah, I got a little Smurf nose going on right now. This ventilator doesn't cover my whole face, so I'm gonna get this sprayed, let it vent out for a little bit, and I'll show you guys when I'm done. Alright, so I got 3 coats. I got obviously a dusting coat, then the second coat I did a little bit heavier, and the third coat I went just a hair heavier than that. So I'm gonna prime it, but I don't have enough to do the hood as well, just the bumper. So with a little bit of extra paint that I do have, we're gonna be painting the valve cover. So we already got it primered and stuff, so It's all good, but the bumper came out so much better this time. And I'm still gonna clear coat it, but yeah, it's looking really good. I'm really stoked. Got some moisture bubbles here, but I'll just wet sand those out. And then a piece of dog hair here because, Lord forbid, can do anything without my dog's hair showing up in it. But yeah, looks good. Obviously not perfection. I'm sure some of you guys are still gonna find something to complain about, but I'm stoked nonetheless. Came over my obstacle from the other day and made progress. So I'm gonna finish eating really quick and then load the gun up and go in there, spray the valve cover, and then spray some clear coat. Just starting to pull everything out in the sunlight. First thing was the valve cover, and you guys gotta see how sick this thing turned out. So much flake. It just looks so wet because it's clear coat. Sick. So just a little update here. A little surprise came in the mail, and a lot of you guys are probably going to talk a lot of crap, but I got some wheel spacers, some 25 mil, because if you guys don't already know, NKRPF ones in this offset, the 43 offset, they stick in quite a bit. So the 25 mil may have been a little too much. If I could have got like a 20, that would have probably been perfect, but all I had to do to fit them was add a little bit of camber in the rear. My front's already maxed out on -3 because that's as far as the Skunk 2 camber kits go. But I was just messing with the toe on this wheel because I don't know if I hit a pothole or something, but this wheel was like towed out by like, I don't know, 2 degrees. Man, probably like a degree or something, but yeah, so I just fixed that, I think. I gotta lower it down yet and find out, but yeah, I think the wheel spacers are a nice little touch. It looks pretty aggressive. Yeah, I don't know, you guys can kind of get the gist of it. Got that now instead of being recessed into the fender how it was, like probably a 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch inside the fender. Looks pretty ugly, but I think it looks good. And I've been letting the bumper and the lip for the Del Sol, I've been letting that kind of soak up the sun. And I don't know, I'll probably give it another hour and then I'll slap that back on. The hood, again, I don't have enough money nor material to spray that right now, so most likely next paycheck I will get that done. And I'm definitely planning on spraying the entire car at some point, because it's definitely, the new paint is much darker, like probably a shade darker. Same exact color code obviously, but this paint's 25, 26 years old, this new paint. 25, 26 years old, or minutes old, whatever. So yeah, I'm so stoked on this. Look at all that sparkle. So after going for a little test drive, under like really hard steering left and right, like under body roll, the front rubs a little bit. My fenders are, I'm pretty sure, rolled for the most part, because when I was stanced out before I had rolled them, my steering wheel is crooked now for messing with my alignment too, so I'm gonna just have to have James help me out with that. I'll straighten the steering wheel out, just fake it for now. The car still drives pretty straight, but now the steering wheel sits a little offset. So all in all, I think the wheel spacers look good. The front end doesn't feel sketchy at all. No vibrations, nothing, because I got hub-centric ones, and looks good. I mean, I don't know. Just fits so much better than having all the wheels like sucked in. Let me know what you guys think. It's been about an hour-ish since the last update, so now I just threw the lip on the bumper, and I'm gonna go put this in the car. And my brother is currently cleaning up the Civic a little bit. I have to replace the ball joints like right now because one of them is spinning so the nut won't stay on, and because of that it just popped out of the joint and I can't really roll it anywhere unless I replace them. So may as well just knock this out of the way and replace them. Alright, so bumper looks pretty darn mint on here. Really wish I had the money right now to do the hood because that's really bothering me, but looks so much better with the bumper at least done. I need a new side marker though, that too. But look at it. Probably gonna give it a week to like fully cure or whatever, and then we're gonna cut and buff it or whatever, and really make it reflective. Which kind of, I mean, it's sick, but it's gonna suck because the bumper is gonna be like super nice, and then the rest of the car is gonna be like, eh. All in all, though, I think I'm really stoked on it, and I learned a new skill that I can continue to improve upon. And the Civic is looking pretty good. Doing the interior right now, getting that all good. Exterior-ish, more or less washing it since we already cut it and whatnot, but yeah, you can see how the wheel's like totally jacked out because the ball joint's broken. Control arm's not even connected right now, it's just sitting on the wheel. So I'm gonna sweep this water out into the dirt and then kind of clean up a little bit here, and I'll get the front end jacked up and pull these knuckles off. That I may wait for a separate video though, to actually film changing them. I don't even know if I'll film doing it in general, because I'm pretty sure I've already made a video on this before, not on the Civic specifically obviously, but in general, so I don't know if I want to redo it. Alright guys, so I'm going to end this video here, kind of an abrupt ending, I know, and this video's been a little all over the place, which is kind of whatever, I don't really care. Hopefully you guys didn't mind it too much. If you liked it, be sure to like, be sure to comment. Let me know what you think about the new paint job on the bumper. I will be doing the hood here in a couple days. And then let me know what you think about the new fitment kind of on the DA, and if you guys are excited for the motor to get put into the Civic. So a few $100s worth of parts and we will be good to go. It will be good to drive. So yeah, anyways guys, Merry Christmas, and I will see you guys in just a couple of days. So enjoy your time with your families. Peace out.